All right, local swell tracker, Saturday the 12th. And hey, thanks for always waiting for me. Let's get on out there. I got some exciting news for you. Okay, well, it's exciting for us, but not for the Philippines, nor Taiwan or Japan. We have had already 20 typhoons and tropical storms. And this model that you're seeing right now is hindcasting, goes back Friday the 4th. But I just wanted to show you how these things keep forming. Now, they're just getting tons of waves to Cloud 9, Surigao, etc. As we get into the animations. Now, this is more recently, Thursday, Friday. This guy right here is Nari and has already caused 13 deaths in the Philippines, mass flooding. And my buddy Kenny Holbert is down there dealing with it. Terrible timing. Thoughts and prayers go out to everybody, especially in the northern Luzon or the North Island of the Philippines. You can see the Nari right here making landfall, staying put there and just drenching the place. Tons of flooding. Okay, now this guy right here is WIFA. This is the, well, soon to be gender bender. This is going to turn into a powerful typhoon, track up the coast here, become a cold core system, going from a warm core to a cold core, therefore gender bender, and move up and come along and track along east along the entire Aleutian chain. And I'm going to be showing you this. Do a little bit of hindcasting here for you. This guy spinning up here, centered above the Aleutians, but with a wide, broad fetch. This is going to be bringing us in some waves for next week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Okay, it's way up there in Alaska, wide fetch, 12 to 14 second period northwester, creating 3 to 5 minimum northwester, starting on the 15th with another blast Friday, midday Friday the 18th. That could get up to 6 feet if we're lucky. So, yeah, you can tell we're just getting warmed up. Now let's bring you up to a current model. There's WIFA here with 40 to 50 foot seas in that puppy. It's going to just be bringing giant storm surf to the whole region. There's the systems I was showing you, bringing us in some waves for Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Not going to be as big as this guy. Watch the track here. Okay, slams into Taiwan, moves up the coast here of all of Japan, keeping incredible seas, moves right up here through the Kuril Islands, Kamchatka, and the entire Aleutians, and then it's big enough and wide enough, even though it's weaker at the end of its journey, it still has a huge fetch. And you see a lot of that fetch on its west flank is going to be getting here fairly soon. There's something in front of it, too, to bring us in some waves prior. Now, we're going to expect to see 2-foot open ocean 18 seconds on Sunday the 20th from the earlier track of this crazy system. And even though it's not directly pointed at us, just to the sheer size of the low and the seas and the massive fetch on it, the west-northwest flank models are going to claim potential warning level surf of 10 to 15 foot local scale Tuesday afternoon, the 22nd. Forerunners again hitting the first half of Monday with open ocean readings of 5 feet 20 seconds due to the, again, hurricane force winds and then creating super high seas. The higher the winds in the storm, the longer the periods. Wave Watch 3 should hit 8 feet 18 seconds Monday night. A rapid increase will lead to dangerous conditions by dawn on Tuesday. Mark your calendars, the 22nd. It'll stay in the large category Wednesday in the 6 to 10 foot category, but I also want to exercise caution on the forecast. It's pure model fantasy at this point and has yet to unfold into reality. Such scenarios can take sharp U-turns. I'll go ahead with a 60% confidence rating for Saturday night. All right, let's take a look here on the South Pack. You know, it's their austral spring heading into their summer. There's still some storms, plenty of big swells for Bali and Indonesia. But on this side of Australia and New Zealand, we just see a very zonal track. The north branch of the jet is dominant, and everything's pretty much laying low off the Ross Ice Shelf. And we're only going to see little background stuff from what you see here. Okay, taking a look at the jet, you can see a dip right here. That's going to be bringing us in our waves for next week. The jet will be, as I'm going to show you, lowering and intensifying, enabling it to support currently tropical storm WIFA and move it into position for Hawaii. Okay, see how it fattens up here? Now watch this dip and see those deep purples and heads right down on top of us. We are in for it. Now down under, two zonal or west to east flows. We like them pointing meridionally or equatorial bound, and we don't see any of that. So just nothing but background energy for the south shores. The north shore will definitely be the dominant attention grabber. Let's take a look at the hand-drawn surface charts. Big high pressure centered far off to the northeast. It's associated ridge fairly close to the islands. We have an upper level disturbance off moving to the east, but that's led to a lot of clouds and a disruption in our normal trade wind flow, and that's going to last for a long time and into next week, maybe the next 4 or 5 days from today, Saturday. New high pressure moves into the area. Here's WIFA over here. I think that's how you pronounce it. My apologies if I am mispronouncing it. The lows are starting to flare up, and you can also see that broken red line showing the troughing in the area. Low pressure's hanging over us, and we actually are in a quite unstable weather pattern here, and it should improve maybe in a couple days. You can see the upper regions moving, the clouds to the east, and the lower clouds moving towards the west. I'll show you those in a second, but there's that upper low spinning right now, and that is the culprit for our weather, sucking in that upper and lower air, creating what you see up above. Drilling down, you can again see that east-southeasterly flow to the lower level clouds and the wisps up above. Here's another prettier picture, and here's the reflective loops showing it's not really wet, but there are some sprinkles offshore and especially in the interior sections of the island. Highs are going to be about 85, lows about 73. And I will finish off with the heaviest news is Tropical Storm WIFA. This is the 5-day forecast track. Again, I'm forecasting out 10 days. But here she is off the Philippines here. And Sunday she's here. Monday she's here. Tuesday she's here. Moving up to Japan by Wednesday, up by the Kuril Islands, and hopefully continuing that track I was showing you, and leading to possibly 10 to 12 on the low side, 10 to 15 on the high side, Tuesday morning, the 22nd. That's your local swell tracker. Try to get another done within 10 days. Mahalo and aloha.